let us solve this very simple problem from SICI topic that was asked in CAT 2024 in slot 2. The problem says that Anil invests rupees 22,000 for 6 years in a scheme with 4% interest per annum, compounded half yearly. Separately, there is another person, Sunil, is investing this a certain amount. The amount has not been given to you. That is what you need to find out. In the same scheme for 5 years, and then reinvests the entire amount he receives at the end of 5 years for 1 year at the rate of 10% simple interest. If the amounts received by both at the end of 6 years are equal, then the initial investment in rupees made by Sunil is how much? Now, you need to understand this. If P rupees is invested, if P is the principal and rate is R% per annum, and it is being compounded annually for n years, so this is going to be the amount. That is what everybody knows. This is what everybody knows. So this is going to be the final amount, right? But in this problem, we are being given that R though is 4%, it is being compounded half yearly. And what is the interpretation of half yearly? Every 6 months the interest will be incurred. Now in this case, R, because it is per annum, now it has to be written as R by 2, because now we are going to be counting for 6 months. And n is the number of years, and it has to be multiplied by 2. Why is it is going to be multiplied by 2? Because the number of periods will be twice the number of years. Say for example, if it is being invested for 6 years, so now it is going to be 12 cycles, isn't it? So what is going to be the formula? If you understand this thing, if it is being compounded half yearly, then P at the rate of R% per annum for n years, this is going to be the formula. I hope you're understanding this. Now, what is going to be the Anil's amount? Anil's amount is after 6 years, it is going to be, because he has invested 22,000 rupees, and R by 2 certainly is going to be 2 divided by 100 raised to 12, which if we simplify further, it is 22,000 and 51 by 50 raised to 12. Who is going to be solving it? I am not going to do that, and you should also not be solving this thing. Now let us talk about Sunil. How much Sunil has invested? We have not been given. That is what they are asking you in the problem. Let us assume for the time being that Sunil has invested P rupees, right? So P, because the scheme is same, but for how many years he has done this? He has done this for 5 years. So it is going to be 51 by 50 raised to 10. You understand? 5 into 2, which is 10. Now what does Sunil do? For the 6th year, he invests this entire amount at the rate of 10% per annum simple interest. So this amount is going to be increasing by 10%. 10% will be the interest plus principal, 110% of this amount. So at the end of 6th year, Sunil's amount is going to be P 51 by 50 raised to 10 and then 11 by 10. Why 11 by 10? 110%. 110 divided by 100. Zeros are gone. It is 11 by 10. Now these two are the same, isn't it? These two are the same, and this is where you will be able to find out the value of P. How do I do that? Have a look at it. If I say that both of them are going to be equal, so you have got 22,000. So 22,000, 51 by 50 raised to 12, and then this is 51 by 50 raised to 10 into 11 by 10. So have a look at it. So what is that you are going to be having? You are going to be having 22,000 into 51 by 50 square is what we will be left with. 51 by 50, write it 2 times, and then 10 by 11 will come onto this side of equality, and it will become 10 by 11. That is what is P. Let us simplify this. Will you be able to do that? 2 zeros are gone, right? 2 zeros are gone, and then 11 So this is what is 20 into 10, it becomes 200. And then 51 into 51 is how much, people? 51 by 50, 51 into 51 is 2601. Divide by 25. 25 into 8 is, so the entire principal is 2601 into 8. And if you multiply this, last two digits will be 08, right? Because 01 into 8. Which option has got last digit as 08? This one. And if you multiply this further, it is going to be 20808. And that is what is the answer of this problem. Isn't it simple? So your approach to problems must be really very simple. For that, you should be able to understand the concept thoroughly. So solve these problems, crack CAT, go to IIMS, and that is what I want for you.